Hey, this is Alan with GameLark Remixes, bringing you the top picks from August 2015. First, I wanted to say I'm sorry this video is a little bit late. Hopefully you guys don't mind too much. So to start off with, we have the top artists of the month. The first artist I'd like to mention is Mike Anthony. He is an improvisational piano player. His channel actually was just created in August, and he already has somewhere around 20 videos up. The next artist I'd like to mention is Kumu. He does electronic remixes of video game music and a variety of genres. I think my favorite cover of his so far is the Luigi's Mansion theme, but you can find a lot of other covers on his channel right now, including Star Fox and a Bob on Battlefield cover from Super Mario 64. And finally, we have New Game Plus. New Game Plus is a channel that is a guitar and marimba cover channel. So it's one guy playing guitar, one guy playing marimba. And they do weekly videos. Their videos as of late have been getting progressively bigger in composition and arrangement. The Wistful Wild cover they put out recently is probably a good place to start if you want to check out their music. And now we move to top songs of the month. The first song I'd like to mention is a cover from Sorachi, and that's Zelda's Lullaby. Now, this is a pretty commonly covered song, so I was really impressed with how far he was able to take it, how he was able to make it his own while still retaining the original, themes and melodies. And the bridge from this song actually reminds me of Story of the Year's Until the Day I Die. So if you go back and listen to that song and then listen to the bridge for this one, they're kind of similar. And it's kind of neat that he took that like pop punk, pop rock, aesthetic and applied it to Zelda. The next song I'd like to mention is The Mission from Final Fantasy VIII by Black Earache XD. I would say this is easily his best track. It's got some super catchy, crunchy rhythm guitars, just awesome leads. It's all around just a high energy song. He really, it's a long song too, so he really did a great job with this one. And finally, we have Dire Dire Docks by Insane in the Rain Music, featuring a ton of people who I won't bother to list. You can check out the video and see who is involved in that song. This is a track off the Multiplayer 2 CoOp album, which also released this month, and it's my favorite track from the album, so I don't even need to tell you why it's good. It's Insane in the Rain Music. If you know him, you know he makes great music, and this is one of his best songs by far. We actually have two videos for the top video this month. One is Sector 8, I Was Lost Without You from Mass Effect 3. This video has some really creative green screen effects and a really neat saxophone performance. That's all I'll say. I'll put a link there so you can check it out. And the second video is awesome for a different reason. It's Paul Farrow's Timber Meow from Final Fantasy VIII. That's kind of a pun on Timber Owls. And the premise of the video is that he's sharing his latest masterpiece with some friends. All I can say about this video and the song is that it's the sound of madness. And as for albums released this month, the biggest one by far was Multiplayer 2 CoOp. This was over 20 tracks from over 40 or 50 artists. I'm sure you guys have heard about it, and you know that all the money that's generated from the album goes to Child's Play charity. So what I would like to do for a second is rate my top 5 songs from the album, and then you guys can tell me what tracks you enjoyed. So as I've already mentioned, Dire Dire Docks was my favorite track off the album. I think my second favorite would have to be What I'm Made Of by Jonathan Young and Sir Blamble of Gam. The third one would probably be Cryptek by AH Music and Billy the Bard 11th. Fourth is Song A featuring Rishadi B and Josiah McDaniel. And finally, Minda's Theme by Swiggles RP featuring Rishadi B and Tara Catello. So what do you guys think? Do you have some favorite tracks off the album? Have you heard it yet? Have you bought it yet? Did I miss anything this month? Were there any songs that you thought were particularly good? Feel free to share them in the comments below. Thank you guys for watching, and as always, I'll see you next time.